And new tonight, VMI has a new director of athletics, calling on a familiar name and face. 10 Sports anchor Eric Johnson joins us in the studio to shed some insight on the historic hire on post. Eric?
All right, John, you know, faces of leadership in college athletics continues to evolve with more opportunities for African Americans. For example, at Duke University, Dr. Nina King has been in place since 2021. Just up the road at University of Virginia, Dr. Carla Williams has been in place since 2017. And now close to home at VMI, in steps 2007 graduate Jamaal Walton.
It's about how I can help make people better, how I can empower people.
Two simple yet effective objectives Jamaal Walton wants to embody as he steps in as athletic director at VMI, an opportunity not lost on the Virginia Beach native.
My mother and father came up, and they've always instilled in me to be proud of who I am. And, you know, as a black man, as a VMI alum, I'm proud to be in this seat. And I know that representation matters. And if I can inspire someone in Lexington, whether they look like me, whether they don't look like me, that's what I'm here to do. I want to create positive change, and I want to do it the right way.
Doing things the right way is the only way Walton knows.
That legacy kind of started with his oldest brother. Right. He came in and did his thing.
So I was an all-conference player. 3 years under Coach Cal McCombs, 1 year under Jim Reed. But again, I was a co-captain of the team as well. So I had a chance to play a lot. You know, we didn't have a lot of wins in certain points in my career, but I just enjoyed the camaraderie.
It wasn't long before this defensive back and biology major found his niche at the intersection of communication and a passion for people.
And as I went through the process, I started to realize I could affect change. Coming here as a cadet athlete, this place changed my life.
A career in athletics administration would ensue, taking Walton across the nation, stops including Savannah State, Tennessee, College of Charleston, and most recently, University of Washington.
I've been in the rooms with some of the greats, some of the leaders within our space, and I picked things up from them as I went because I knew when I had an opportunity to be an athletic director, I wanted to bring the full spectrum to the place that I was going to be.
Value makes impact.
Now that place is back in Lexington, with his family in tow, the very place where his dreams were started and transformed, a place that gave him a chance to be great in more ways than one.
I have been a part of it. I've been in barracks. I know what it touched. I know what it feels like, smells like, what makes this place great. I want to amplify that. I want to tell that story. I want to make sure people know outside of Rockbridge County that we've got something here. We've got something special.
The 39-year-old ready to help cadets appreciate their worth.
Just like when you have a fruit drink, you know, fruit punch, you got all these different flavors. You know, we got to bring all the flavors in order for things to taste good, and I'm excited about it.
Not only on a field or a court.
You know, I want to find ways to raise revenue. I want to raise trophies. I want to raise diplomas, you know, and I also want to raise the VMI brand, but more importantly, I want to raise quality men and women.
Walton's hire comes just a few years after VMI named its first ever black superintendent in General Cedric Wins. A lot more to this conversation as you would imagine. You can watch the full interview on Around the Way with EJ. That will start streaming tomorrow evening.